Hey y'all. So I'm coming to y'all today to talk about this issue with M.I.A. She came out talking about Jay-Z and this modern day slavery deal that he tried to get her to agree to, and she didn't like that. She don't have a she had a problem with that. So there's an article that came out in M.I.A magazine that talk about the things that she said and what happened. So I'm gonna go through that article, and then y'all already know I'm gonna talk about it. M.I.A.'s accusations regarding the character and business dealings of Jay-Z continues. The singer now alleges that the mogul attempted to force her to sign a slave deal regarding her infamous appearance at the Super Bowl 46 halftime show. During a conversation with Jaguar Wright on Instagram Live, M.I.A. recalled Jay-Z and Roc Nation drawing up an alleged contract in which the NFL would be entitled to all of her profits. That's crazy, y'all. I was fighting giants and nobody came to help me. At the time, Jay-Z Roc Nation was supposed to negotiate that. They wanted me to sign this thing, which was slavery, the 49-year-old told Wright at one point during the stream. It was modern day slavery where the NFL takes 100% of my earnings. Now, y'all, that is crazy. You trying to take 100% of my earnings? So you just don't care how I'm supposed to eat or none of that, right? That's insane, y'all. Anywho, let me keep going. M.I.A. also challenged Jay-Z's seeming fixation on black empowerment, arguing that his actions in the realm of business doesn't align with those sentiments. So you can't say you're black for black power, yet you're doing that, the hitmaker charged, quoting the teachings of iconic civil rights leader Malcolm X. Like how? Malcolm X did say, if you sympathize with oppression anywhere, you sympathize with oppression everywhere. You can't be the oppressive force in one place and be the very thing that cries about oppression, making $1 billion in the next. In February 2012, M.I.A.'s appearance during Madonna's headlining Super Bowl halftime show set caused controversy when M.I.A. was filmed purposely sticking up her middle finger during the nationally televised performance. The move was in violation of an agreement between the NFL and all performers to negatively impact the league's image or the viewing experience, leading the NFL filing a lawsuit against M.I.A. shortly after. The lawsuit filed with the American Arbitration Association initially sought $1.5 million in damages. However, the NFL added an additional $15.1 million to the complaint in 2014, citing M.I.A.'s failure to resolve the lawsuit. M.I.A. and the NFL will reach an undisclosed settlement later that year. The British Sri Lankan songstress previously spoke on the drama regarding the lawsuit, in which she alleged Jay-Z advised her to potentially give up her career earnings. If you're talking about racism and sexism, the lawsuit showed the cracks in everyone I knew, she told Huck magazine back in 2018. I was at Roc Nation at the time, and Jay-Z was managing me. The lawsuit was so ridiculous. It proposed that they would keep 100% of my earnings for the rest of my life if I ever earned more than $2 million. Jay-Z was like, you should sign that shit. Y'all get what I'm saying? And I was like, no. Now that is crazy. With these accusations, everything in this video is alleged, but that's crazy for him to try to persuade her to say something like that. That is not a good deal for her. And the greed to think that it's okay to ask for 100% of someone's earnings is ridiculous. So basically, y'all put a cap on what she can earn. Anything under $2 million she could keep, but anything over that, you get to take the 100% of it. Like, what? That's horrible. And for him to even come to her allegedly and suggest that she sign a deal like that or a contract like that, that's ridiculous. Okay. Now I can't believe they was that greedy. And the crazy part is, this stuff comes up. It's like, what's going on with the Super Bowl? Because we just talked about them yesterday, and now here she comes, telling her side of what's going on or what happened to her the next day. It's just so weird, with this Drake thing with the Super Bowl, and now M.I.A come out and tell what happened with her with the Super Bowl. Because Drake is complaining about the same thing, something similar. He's saying that he don't want Kendrick to perform his song Not Like Us at the Super Bowl because it's lies. Yet the Super Bowl allowing that to happen, but M.I.A got sued for a middle finger. I don't know. It's interesting to even think about that, y'all. It's just weird, like, what's going on? Because y'all allow one thing but don't allow the next. However, it would be nice, in my opinion, to see Kendrick do it. I did get a chance to do some research on some of those accusations against Drake, and yeah, let me just say, I found a lot. Because people came in my comments and was telling me, I need to go look. That's why I asked y'all in that video, is it something I don't know? Because I'm not a Drake fan at all. Anything I've ever seen about Drake, I kind of pass it up. He got some decent songs here and there over the years. He had a couple decent songs, but he was just not one of those people I went to look for. He's not somebody I put on my music playlist. So it's just, I always felt he was decent. He just wasn't my type of music. So I didn't know what was going on with him. So whenever somebody was talking about him, I moved right along. So I didn't know how true those accusations was, but man, honey, a lot of stuff is being said about you, Mr. Drake. Now, M.I.A, it said that they tried to get her this bogus deal. That's what I call it. Where they had to take all of her money. Like, I know they not that greedy. Why would y'all try to hurt her like that? For something, a middle finger? Are you serious? That's ridiculous. It's just go to show. It's all about money, in my opinion. Because in one instance, it's okay for the next person to do something, but then it's not okay. Now, I'm not saying I don't want Kendrick to perform, because I'm sure most of us agree we want him to perform at the halftime show, okay? My point is, why would they let him perform this song, especially when the person he's talking about in the song is saying, hey, I'm innocent of that. I didn't do something like that. And it will be children watching this show. But then y'all did this to her for a middle finger. Now, I think accusations that hasn't been proven by law is worse than a middle finger. That's all I'm saying. Even though I'm still on Kendrick's side. I'm sorry, I'm biased in this situation. I like Kendrick Lamar. I think most of us do. And his song was definitely an anthem. Okay? But that's kind of harsh for a middle finger. Like, come on, man. Y'all would have got another one messing with me, honey. But at least she didn't agree to that. But, she didn't agree to it. However, her career ain't go nowhere, So I guess that's the name of the game. I wouldn't have agreed to it either. You're not about to play me like that. I wonder if they would have, did that to someone else, a man, which I have, told him that he have to give up 100% of his earnings. It's just crazy how people are treated, and for Jay-Z to even come to her, I would have, like, you insulted me. You think I'm that slow where you can come to me and even ask me to do something like that? That alone is an insult. That alone is an insult. And then suggesting that she get plastic surgery. This is something I heard. I read that somewhere else. Suggesting that she change her look and get plastic surgery. Every woman don't want to do that. Every woman don't want to do that. It's a shame that people is just, honey, how the industry is. I'm glad I ain't tried to sing nothing and tried to become a singer, because, honey, I would have been one of the worst people to get along with. I wouldn't have made it too far. Because don't come play with me. Don't come play with me. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on with this situation. She came out and said what she had to say about this. And yeah, she's not happy how they tried to play her with the bogus agreement that they thought she was going to sign, but she did not. So yeah, it is what it is, and we gonna see how this play out with this Drake and Kendrick thing. Which Drake, I don't know if you guys know or heard about, honey. He named everybody in they mama in that lawsuit. I might talk about that on another video because Drake he went clean in. That lawsuit is 81 pages long, y'all. I tried to get through it and read as much as I could, and it felt like reading a novel. He basically snitched on everybody, talked about everybody in that lawsuit, brought up stuff that I felt was so unnecessary. Now, why you put that lawyer through all that work, Drake? Okay, you should have just focused on what was the most important, honey. He got content creators in the lawsuit talking about how they bashed him and all this and that, honey. That's a whole nother video, though. I'm out of here because now I'm rambling. Bye, y'all.